Hello and welcome to some more Train Simulator 2020 content, where today we're going to be taking the Acela Express from 30th Street all the way down to New York City. Should be quite good fun, this one. Looking forward to doing it. If you guys want to help support the channel, you can do by donating to the PayPal link found down below. Any and all funds from there go immediately back into the channel to help better the content, not only from this but for other projects I have in the pipeline. Almost forgot my little opening spiel then. Totally threw myself over. If you have any route recommendations or trains you want to see me drive, then please do let me know and I'll see what I can do. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Right, good evening, engineer. Today you'll be in charge of the 1837 Acela Express to New York Penn. You've got Metropark, Newark and New York Penn. There are no expected delays to the service. I don't believe you. Right. Lights. That. I've pressed a... How the hell have I done that? Interesting. I've pressed the wrong button. Right. I suspect at some stage we'll be utilising this. Given how most of the route works, shall we have that... Should we go about... there? No. There. That'll do. I'll have it set there. Okay, so we're about to leave Philadelphia. Okay, we've picked up from Philadelphia 30th Street, and we're now calling it Metropark, Newark, and New York Penn. Please be aware there is a slow-moving Acela currently south of Trenton, but this should not affect you too much. Bizarrely, I don't believe you. There we go. Right, let's do that. A gentle pull away. I'll tell you what. Turn it off. Yeah, we'll keep it on. Okay then. Okay. Get the wipers going. Tell you what we're actually going to do. Come on. Gently does it. Come on. Right, and then let's go put that on. So if we hit 30, I don't trust that. I need to really bring that down just a smidge. Okay, it's just a bit either side. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll keep it just below, shall we? Should we go over here? Definitely not hitting that. Otherwise we are for a bit of trouble. Spacious. Certainly spacious. Okay, that's at 27. Can I just go... If I go... Oh, there? How much faster is that going to do? Oh, I've got it. Yep, I'll take that. I'll take it. Now that we've got cruise control sussed, this will make my life significantly easier. So the line speed is 30, signal speed is 60. It's fine and dandy. Let's have a cheeky peek outside. There's the old bill. Hello, officer. I didn't do it. And we're sparking quite nicely. So we've got some... it's like a monorail going up. Is that a monorail or is that another railway line? Should we zoom out a bit and that will tell us? Oh no, it is a railway line. Very nice, very nice. So we've got 64.67 miles to go to our first scheduled stop at Metropark. Gordon Bennett, welcome to Flange Simulator 2020. Good grief. Okay. Oh, it's 45. Whoa, that was close. That was very close. Turn that off. Just for the moment, anyway. We can always turn it back on again. Oh no, we will turn it back on again. Okay, we're into 90, so let's flick that back on, and we'll just put up to 67% throttle. That should be enough. Mind you, mile and a half coming down to a 40 limit anyway. We're going to be passing through North Philadelphia, track something. North Philadelphia, track 2. Actually, yeah, it's quite handy. I totally didn't think that was 90 miles an hour. I completely knew I'd set it to 60 in the knowledge that I'd come up to this sort of speed restriction. Totally didn't have a complete brain fart and mistake that for 90. So, yeah, I'm claiming that as a win. No one can tell me otherwise. So I can do, if I bring that to there, and then I bring that down to what? 40. Is that actually going to do anything? Well, I can get the speed of that anyway. I might have to just bring in some braking into the scenario, just to slow down sufficiently. Then release that. And then we should start increasing our speed shortly. Madman. Nice cheeky crossover. And in doing that, oh, that's cool. I'm learning so much about this train already. So not only do the headlights get sufficiently brighter when you blow the horn, the actual disco lights, so the base, did that just de-dim itself, or am I going completely balmy? Nope, I'm going completely balmy. Right, so it goes to 80, so let's... Is it going to change to 80 or are we going to stay at 60? Well, we can stay at 60, that's not a problem. I can have that go, what, there? That'll do. And then we can up that. Let's turn the cab lights on so I can see what I'm doing. Ground lights. Off. So, headlights. I suppose it doesn't matter, does it? Nah, they dim afterwards, surely to God, because they went. It isn't me, right? They went brighter, surely. Right, let's just buffer up. Right, turn that off for the time being. So 110 in a mile and a half, you're dropping to 50, so I'm not going to accelerate. I'm going to keep the speed as is. And we're still due into Metropark 2 minutes in advance, so I'm not really all that concerned. Slow down with about, what, half a mile to go? Then we should be all fine and dandy. Oh, hello, another Acela Express. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to we'll bring the cruise control down anyway. We're going to lower that. We're going to put a bit of full service on the brakes just to slow down sufficiently. I can then release it, and then I'll slowly introduce. I'll tell you what, I'll release it now because we should carry enough speed just to slow to a bit of a coast. There we go. So, hold on. Can I just have the throttle at nothing, and we'll just maintain that speed? Surely not. Surely you must have to have a bit of power in there for it to do that. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's find out. Let's just, what, 60, 50. There we go, 50%. Did I turn the actual thing off or turn it on? No, cruise control is on. Did I get it back on 50? Oh, wait, yeah, I totally knew that. You know, that was not a fluke. It totally was, but I'm claiming it isn't. So, it's 50 miles an hour through here, is it? Ooh, what's me chasing? Right, let's hop back in the cab. How we're doing? Line speed is still 50, signal speed is all fine and dandy. We've got another one coming down, so we're going to be the meat and the sandwich. Right, 100 miles an hour for the time being, so that'll do. Full, well, near enough full beans. Zoom out, lean out the window. Let's find out who we're chasing. See you later, bud. We're off. Minus 9.1, I'll take that. A mile an hour under our maximum operating speed, so I'm good with that. How are we doing the old signal front? Yep, fine and dandy. I don't want to get caught out. I've been caught out on some of these American routes before. Tackany, track 2 is where we're passing through in about 7 mile. Thank you. Oh god, that was alarming. Oh my lord, it's another one of them. Oh good grief. One of those stations that just, it's so tiny. And I love the fact that we are dead centre. Right, let's hop back in Le Gare. We've got another 2. Blimey, this route's busy today. What are we? We're 6:45 in the evening, so no, that makes sense. In the evening peak, as they say. So you're waiting. Oh, it's a double header. Was that a Keystone service? So you're waiting for you to come down. We just passed another one. This is brilliant. This is such a busy section of the line. And we've still got over 50 miles to go before we even come to a stop, so we're certainly giving the Acela a chance to stretch our legs. 90 limit coming up in 1.6 miles. It'd be nice if the rain did start, but it adds a certain charm to the scenario. Keep the throttle pinned, and that means I can just play with the cruise control, and that should slow us down enough. So let's just do it now with a mile to go. Let's bring that down to there. Might just get away with that. How would it be looking? Yeah, it would be at 90 point something, so we'd be fine and dandy on that one. Ooh, go on, drop below 91. Go on, oh, come on, please, thank you. Oh, blimey. Torsdale, I presume that's how you pronounce it. .1 miles an hour of your finest. Clear the old throat there. Oh, 110 limit coming up, so we're going to open the taps again. I could easily get you up to 160. No problem. Hello, who have we got here then? There's no end of those today. Sorry, what's our calling points? Metropark, Newark Penn, and New York Penn Station. Okay. No expected delays to the service, I mean there won't be. But this is what I understand. There's a slow move. It's warned me of a slow moving Acela up near Trenton. I've got a fair old while to get before I hit sunny Trenton. Ah, you're stopped wherever that is. Decent enough length. What I'll do is I'll just put the cruise control to 100. I won't bother being at 110. You see, that is pointless. That is really pointless. You may as well just not bother. Set the cruise control to 100. I don't know why you'd have a 110 limit, and then have a 100 mile per hour limit within a mile of each other. That just doesn't make a world of sense to me at all, but there we go. It makes sense to somebody. Somebody somewhere knows what that means. Good look, then you've got 100... What? I genuinely don't get it. Is there were the people making this line at the time just having a jolly, going, should we just mess them and give them wacky speed limits to play with, going up and down? I'm going up and down more times than the yo-yo. -9.3. That's fine. Hello, we have another friend. Who have we got? We've got 2. We've got 3. Cool, we're spoiled. Does that just come from a signal check? Another Acela Express. Oh, it just came out of station stop. That makes sense. Right, okay, so 110. About there, should do it. So, what, should we just give it 100% beans? If I don't fancy putting men out the window, I'm going to get my air wet. Oh god, I'm speeding. Ah! Problem! Down. Down. There we go. Up. Up. About there. How's that looking? Should be bang on the money. Okay. Right. Jolly good. Excellent. Now I've discovered cruise control. Yes, I think we're all fine and dandy. Who'd you believe? That. And that's it, I can't really go for the third and that, because there's just 2. Anything back there? Nope. Hello. Time to lean out of the window. Okay, hop back in Le Gare. Just passing through another station. Certainly not the biggest of platforms here, are they? Another Acela or Acela. Signal gantry didn't fully load in. Okay, not an awful lot to really report on at this stage. It's all very, very nice. I just don't know why it warned us about Trenton when we've got a fair old while to go before we even get there. Should we hop in the car, shall we? Hello. I thought it was going to tell us destinations. Slight issue inside the train, as you can see. There's water coming in, so I'd get that checked if I were you. But is there anybody in here? Or is it just me again? Oh, fancy sitting here. I've got a table. Yeah, I like over here. It's fine. Well, you could sit there, Chief, because you can then put your head up against and have a kip. So, isn't actually all that much happening now, to be fair. We've got, what, 39 miles to go before we hit Metropark. Is there anything in front of us? Oh, there is. Jolly good. Got more regional trains. So, I wonder how fast you're going then, because I seem to be catching you at a fair old rate of knots. Was that 3 cars? Yeah, it's only a 3 car. Hi. Tell you what, his headlights are good. Oh, hello. Oh, 18 of them are coming up. Ooh, suspense, thriller. So, what we're going to do, we'll knock that down to what, 33? We'll knock that down to about, come on. I really need to give an eye on this. Come on, now, cut, no, there. Ooh, come on, let's do some full service braking. Let's turn that off. And release up a bit. Right, what we need to do is come on. That might, I don't know, I might get away with that. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, that's going to be close. What? Oh, I'd say, in fact, or not. Nope, we're good. We're there. We're on the money. Oh, hello. What's that over there? A smaller regional service. Ah, now we're coming up to Trenton. Even at 80, that's a bit of a jolt. Trenton passing line 2. Interesting to find out what's going on with this Acela then. I suppose I really need to keep an eye on the in-cab signalling if I'm going to be chasing a slow one, but because I departed a fair old while ago, I genuinely can't see why this other Acela would be deemed as an issue. That's just pulling in, that's just turning up. Oh, you're coming straight through. Oh, fair enough. It's double header. Very nice. What's the signals doing? The signals are okay, so I don't really know what to tell you. I guess at this stage, it's just going to be the waiting game. Another regional service down there. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, 135. Oh, I say. Then we really get to open her up. Of course, what's going to be 135, and then a mile later, 30. The rain actually getting? The rain is getting lighter. It's not increasing. Sun is setting. I'm amazed it stayed at 80 for this long. I really would have thought that the speed limit would have increased rather significantly more or less just after Trenton.
Ah, what is that?
We'll find out when we get close enough. Might be a French train. No, right, anyway, cruise control. About there. Does that look good? We'll find out soon enough. Ah, is that the slow-moving Acela that was aforementioned? If that is the case, then why tell us? I'm genuinely puzzled as to why you'd even tell me. It's an Acela. Or an Acela. Well, bye. I'm off. Here comes another one. I love that sound. Those carriages, they just sound bonkers. Did I actually get that bang on 100? Wow, I've got that bang on 135. I'm getting better and better at this. I'm going to be a skill. Amtrak will hire me after this performance, certainly. Some of the other ones, they'd be a little bit, really, but this one, nah, I'm the man. Do you want a job, sir? Certainly. Do you know how to drive our trains? I do. Have you had much experience? Well, you know, mouse and keyboard. Come again? Yes, with mouse and keyboard. Do you mean to say that you've only done a simulator? You've never actually got behind the controls of one? I think simulators are as close to the real thing as one can get from the comfort of one's bedroom, so I consider myself fully qualified. At which point they'll go, you're hired. It's just going to be the case, you know. It's just going to happen. So how many times have you been on this route? Once. And you think that qualifies you to know all the nooks and crannies and speed limits? Yes, totally. If I go wrong, I'm going to have the in-cab signalling telling me what speed I should be going regardless. So let's assume you're coming, you hit a 30 and you're doing 135 miles an hour. It'll be fine. Don't panic. Just give the passengers extra seat belts. That's all you got to do. And put a couple of airbags in the driver's cab. Will be cushy. What could possibly go wrong with that? I think nothing, but I reckon that's a flawless idea. Hello? There's another one about to rattle past. God, this line's up and down all over the show, isn't it? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Whoop, there we go again. $23 miles to go before we hit our first station stop. Signals are all fine and dandy. I think we're on to a winner. Oh, hello. There's another one of those regional trains up ahead. Excellent. Oh, we still haven't caught you yet. I'm doing 135. Slow down, would you? I require to pass you. Lean out the window. Another one coming down. It's amazing, during the whole of this, we're actually due in late. I find that astonishing. At the start of this, we had, what, 3 minutes? And during the course of this run, I've actually lost time. I find that astonishing, to be fair. I don't actually quite believe it. I don't see how I could have lost time. What's the point? I wasn't even paying attention to notice it in the first place. Let's put them back on, shall we? Let's get some light in the scenario. Yeah, let's pull the handbrake. Actually, I kind of prefer with the lights on, I must admit. It's homely. Hello, another Acela. What I will do is, when I see a station pop up, I'll hop out, go at lightning speed up to it, and we'll get a little panning shot of us passing through. If you could only see the concentration. I'm literally leaning into the monitor at this stage of proceedings and just looking around that corner. The minute I see them, I'm going to be like, poof! I'm going to be off. And that is the noise that you make. Poof! All fine and dandy. Now we're looking from the outside. How's it looking there? We actually lit? Eh, not too much. That's fine. If I go there, I can zoom in a lot further. Can't see. I can see you. You don't count. Oh yeah, I'm going to really change that point. Oh, hello. Here comes another one. Well, I suppose what we can do, we can just zip up and do a trackside shot. We don't have to necessarily be in a station. You're slowing down, which means that you're coming up to a red light. Never mind. Just thinking, we've got what, 13 and a bit miles to go, so I've still got plenty of time to have a bit of a think. I'll tell you what, let's zoom out, let's get ready, and hey, we're off. Right, let's go. Let's get a fair distance so we can actually get ourselves set up accordingly. Whoop. Way up, way up, way up, and way up again. We're going to keep on going. Here looks good. Oh, good order right there. And we're off, and the bridge didn't load. Excellent. Let's hop back in. Turn it off for the time being. It's actually, it's quite bright. I can't believe how busy this route. Well, obviously, I know the North East Corridor is busy at the best of times, but this scenario really has done it justice. Right, so we're due in a second early. So I've really got to get this braking down to a T. Problem is, I know that if I start braking from a mile out, I don't think from 135 with gentle braking I'm going to stop in a mile. Might need longer. Just further check that in-cab signalling in case the next one coming up ahead is going to tell me to start slowing down. Oh, there's a station. You're really slow at putting in there, Chief. New Brunswick is where we're going through next. 120 limit. So what I'm going to do... That'll do. Oh, that was an Acela. Do I have to have a conversation with the brakes? I think I might. Let's just hop outside for this one, shall we? Immediately followed by 100. So again, let's just do to there. And as we get closer, I can then I can have a meeting with the brakes, and we can come to some sort of mutually beneficial agreement. Okay, with about to get to half a mile. Okay, let's put onto suppression. Suppression on brakes works. Yeah, okay. Alright then. I'm trying to ascertain. Whoops. Yeah, I'm just trying to ascertain really what's going to be the best form when I start trying to slow down sufficiently. 45 limit coming up. Well, max signal speed is 45. Okay. Tell you what. Let's shut that off. Let's turn cruise control off. Let's take manual control over this little puppy. Minimal reduction in braking. Okay, let's give that a go. Because my theory being, we'll hit there at 90, and we'll just keep on braking to the 80. That's my thinking. Okay, so we've gone through there. Next one's 30. So, does that mean we're actually coming up to a red? I'm going to assume it is. So we're actually... Let's actually start slowing down quite significantly, shall we? Find out what happens when we get through this signal. That'll basically tell us everything we need to know. Well, okay, that hasn't changed. There's the next signal gantry. So what is that going to tell us when we go through here? Whoops. Telling me something I'm not paying attention to. Okay, well, this is all interesting. I'm just coasting at this stage. I don't have to even worry about the regulator. Oh, sorry, here's the next signal block. No, it doesn't actually help us. Oh, we're crossing over. Oh, okay. That explains a great many things. So, we're still staying at 40. And you see, that still says 45, so I'm just going to keep it like that. Because the last thing I want to do is get caught out again. I'm sure you don't need a double header on there. Okay, so we're going to be running late, but I'm wary about this. I can give it a bootful and we can try and make up some time, but I'm kind of nervous. I mean, it's not, well, it's definitely not a red, so we're okay. Okay, so... Oh, okay, I could have just done it anyway then. Oh well. What are you going to do? Just means we're going to be due into Metropark late, so it just gives us an opportunity to try and catch ourselves back up again. But I'm only doing what really I was instructed to on there, so you can't knock me too much. Okay, so probably best to lean out the window for this one. Okay, full service braking. Okay, that's probably actually a bit too much. Platform is a lot longer than I thought. Okay, whoops, there we go, full service. Let's bring it in from here. Okay, we're coming in over a minute late, but that was down to my inexperience with the in-cab signalling as opposed to what was really going on in front of me. Okay, so we're a minute late coming into Metropark. That means we're gonna have to make up a lot of time. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. It's not impossible, not by any stretch of the imagination, but certainly difficult. God, we actually have to stay at that lot? Really? Okay. You're right, you've picked up passengers at Metropark. You are now called at Newark and Newark Pen. Right, jolly good. So, get off. Let's do that. Let's, for the moment, do that. Do that. So we've got 110 afterwards, but I think we might end up hitting 90 before that anyway. Tell you, the acceleration of this is fantastic. Oh, 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 whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, there we go. In-cab signalling there, not paying attention to what's happening around me. Caught it. I caught it. Tell you what, let's just turn it off so I don't completely drop myself in it. Again, this is another one of those scenarios where if you're not paying attention to the in-cab signalling, it can come and bite you. So we're crossing, then we're going to hit 110 and then bang, give it a bootful. The moon is rising. Okay, 110, right. No, screw it. Beans! Hello, Acela. Right, how's that doing? Come on. If I play with this, I can get it just on. Right, come on, grab it. Right, here we go. Okay, right, let's bring it to there and then go... Oh, come on, I know I can do this. I just do... See, I don't want to... Okay, let's leave it like that. Let's see what we can do if we leave it there. Okay. Really? I came in to Metropark over a... Good lord. I came into Metropark a minute late, and I'm now due into Newark at almost 4 minutes early. Oh, of course, I've not got the... Oh. Didn't set the cruise control, did I? No wonder I was speeding. Right. Really? There we go. Okay, that's fine. Railway track 2. Hello, is this one we need to do the honours for? Is it? Is it? Is it? No, is it? No. Nope, it isn't. Okay, that's fine. Admittedly, what I should have done when I went into Metropark is do the whole horn and bell business. I'll do that for Newark. I'm trying to sort of maintain some form of realism in all this. To a certain degree, anyway. Okay, right, let's actually have a little, let's ride outside. $55 going to be coming up shortly. So, see what I'm going to do. I'm going to lower that down there. There's an Acela. We are going to bring this cruise control down to about 55. Start putting some suppression brakes on. There's a mile to go. I fancy our chances to slow down. I suspect what we're doing is we're gonna be crossing over. How's the... No, nothing up... Nope, nothing up ahead that's warning me. That's interesting. That's not telling me anything at all. Strange. Right, let's get... Okay, let's release that. Let's just up that to 50. How are we doing on time anyway? Yeah, we're due in early. Strange how that isn't informing me of this. So are we crossing over? No, we can't be because that's in the way. So it's just a 55 limit for what exactly? Okay. Is it 55 because of the curve? We're going to assume so. We're going to go on that belief. Okay, so we've got 4.8 miles to go before we hit Newark. How's that doing on there? Yeah, I'll be happy with that. I'm surprised I've had no in-cab warnings, to be fair. I thought I would have done. Oh, 70 limit coming up, so, okay. Hello. Right. Oh, I just had it. There we go. Right, let's do... There we go. A wee bit of Bracan. So, I'm surprised actually that we're not stopping at the airport. I legitimately thought that's a station that we would be stopping at, given the fact it's an airport. It's an airport's railway station. Gently glide through. Two and a half miles to go before we hit Newark. Really am surprised we didn't stop at the airport. Genuinely am surprised. Also surprised that there was no freight to be seen on here, because we're around that neck of the woods now. Okay, I think what we're going to do, yeah, we'll bring that to what? 17. Turn the cruise control off. Right, about naught. How are we doing on time? We actually lost a bit of time during that. We have gravity as our friend, and then I'll start slowing down. Tell you what, let's do there. It's another Acela. Tell you what, let's slow down much quicker than I anticipated. Mind you, we've still got 2 minutes to play with, so it's not all bad. So, are we going down there? Oh, we are. Well, hey, what do you know? Right, let's bring up to 40 again, just to slow down sufficiently. There we go. Right, 17, just to up the speed again. Nice and gently. Are we crossing over again? No. That's handy, Harry. If I went any further, I'd be in a world of trouble. Okay, Right, so here we are at Newark. Should turn that off for the time being. I don't need that in here. Sit in the cab. Let's turn the lights on whilst we're in here. Okay. Oh, is there something leaving? No, I heard hissing. I thought something was leaving. To be honest with you, I can't go anywhere until that signal changes anyway, so all is well. We'll just admire the views of inside a large station building. Oh dear. Oh. Okay, you've dropped off the passengers in Newark and will now stop at New York, where your train will terminate. How's the signal doing? Okay. Well, don't know how this is going to work. What does that mean? Or is it because I'm waiting? Is it because I'm waiting for you? Is that what's going on here? I was waiting for you to come down, or were you crossing over a line I needed? I'm really wary of this. Ah, there we go. Right. Must have crossed over a track that I needed. Okay. Oh, it's 45. Not what I thought. So let's actually, because we're still accelerating, let's go to there. Let's turn you on. Hopefully we'll keep it at 45 and we'll be on to a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, as they say. Right. 90 as we hit the northbound line. Okay, it's 60. So let's tell you what, we may as well I'll drop that to 17 and then bring that to 90. Fine, I'm just playing with that at this point. No, screw it, may as well just give it a bootful. Why not? We're fine. How are we doing on time anyway? Oh, crumbs, we're due in late. A bit wobbly in here, isn't it? Okay, so tell what we'll drop that to 75. We'll drop the blah blah. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do that. We'll drop the cruise control to 75. We'll start braking to get it down to 60, and then once we got to, should we go what? I tell you what, once we hit 60 miles an hour, I'll release the brakes, give it a little bit of accelerator, and should then just be enough just to carry it over, and then I can go up to 75 and we'll be fine and dandy. Hoping it should be okay. If not, I can always just turn the regulator off. It's not too much of a problem. Just watching it. No. A little bit too good to be true there. Well, it's tempting fate, but, you know, no, it's not the end of the world, is it? Okay, right, let's just give it 100% because it's going to be stopped at 75. I hope I've got that to 75 anyway, so that's not going to be too much of a problem. In-cab signalling says 75 as well. Is that another Acela? Yes, it is. Just so I can see what I'm doing. Can't see what I'm doing, I'm in a bit of trouble. A wee bit of bother, as they say. How am I doing on time anyway? Still due in late. What a bizarre timetable. Okay, let's bring that to, I suspect 60 is probably going to end up being the limit for the rest of the journey anyway. May as well drop that to 50, there's no sense in giving it the full Monty. Let's just put it to 40%. Okay, let's just do a cheeky zoom. Then I might have to come back a bit. No, is there okay? Ooh, no. Is the answer to that question. It isn't. Okay. Well, we're coming into the tunnels now anyway on the approach into New York. So we'll drop it down to there. Just go. It's just it just seems never ending. Just dawned me I've still got my wipers on. Okay, it looks like we're levelling out. Start climbing again as we make our final preparations into New York City. The Big Apple. Due in over a minute late. It's such a bizarre timetable around here, it really is. Hope that's set to 15, so we can just coast in. Whoa! It definitely isn't set to 15. There we go. Right, definitely wasn't set to 15. 14.3, there we go. That could have been awkward. Oh dear. Yeah, it's set to 15, it's fine. Things the throttle. Vroom! Yeah, don't worry, so I'm just trying out the newest form of express service. The passengers turn up to work inside the train. I don't mind that I'm actually late, to be fair. I enjoyed this run. It's a very, very nice run. I won't worry about doing the horn in here. I'll probably do the bell, but I won't do the horn because it's going to be underground anyway. Well, aside from the... I think there's there's probably a small opening somewhere along here somewhere. I'm sure there is. So, if we can... Yep. Let's not hop outside. We'll be 2 minutes late. Oh dear. There's an Acela parked up over there. There's one sat in there. Turn that off. Yeah, that'll do. That was a good little run. Very, very enjoyable. Timetable's a bit weird. That just adds to it. But all in all, that wasn't bad going. Very, very fun. You have successfully dropped off passengers at this station. Well done, engineer. Excellent. That was very, very good. And we got the bronze star because, yeah, it was just a bit of it was a really weird timetabled scenario, that one. Doesn't help with the fact that I've got a million different speeding violations, but there we are. But, yeah, that was alright. Just a very, very weird timetable how they got all that one sussed out, but it makes sense to them somehow, doesn't it? Right. Next on the agenda is going to be this. We're taking a diesel from Milburn West to Dover. Wait, sorry, no, tell a lie, sorry. Hoboken, several stops at Newark Broad. Sorry, makes a stop. Jesus Christ. Makes a stop at Newark Broad Street, then expresses to Milburn, then from Milburn West to Dover. The train makes 9 intermediate stops. Doobie-doobie-doo. Okay, that's fine. Well, that's what I'm doing next anyway. That is our next little American foray. And then after that, we're going to be doing... what are we going to do? We're going to do another American one. We are going to do the... Yeah. We won't do the 3-part. We'll do that another time. Yeah, we'll do a peninsula. We'll do a Peninsula Corridor. Jesus, Mary, Mother and Chuck. Peninsula, man. That's what we're going to do after the other one. We're doing that. Christ, I'm going to go to bed. Oh dear. So yeah, anyway, that's the plan for the next 2 films at the very least. Where am I? Oh, for God's sake. There we go. That's right. That's where I was. Yeah, that's what we've just done. Jesus, if you ever wanted a lesson in how to completely cock up the ending of a film, this is it. So, on that fine note, I'm going to bid you adieu. So, thank you all very much for watching. And, yeah, I'm going to have a lie down.